Hello everyone and welcome to Overwatch today. I of course am your host, Big Fish. We're spectating today. Spiky Dude 12. My boy that is the own of the Genji. And it's glitching out like crazy already. That's fine. So what we're talking about today is the Lucio effect and what to do with Lucio. How do we fix him? Does he need to be fixed? Obviously, something is wrong if he's instantly picked by everyone all the time ever. So, he's in he's in the meta of the pros. He's in pretty much everything right now. So, what is the problem? Is there a problem? As a player that likes to play Lucio, and picked him for the reasons that I started playing him because I seen his win rate and stuff like that, and then I started playing him and needed to figure out how to play him because he has such a high skill cap level, and I still haven't figured it out, but so because it's more than wall ride, speed boost, heal, wall ride, heal, wall ride, heal, wall ride, speed boost. It's much more than that. But the thing with Lucio is he's not really a damage dealer, so you're not going to do a lot of damage unless you're booping people off of places, you're hiding places, you know how to get to people that are on top of buildings like DSP Stanky, can wall ride pretty much anywhere and get anyone anywhere while healing his team at the same time. I don't know what's going on. So what it is that his speed boost is a must-have. And why is it a must-have? It's a must-have because it gets your team to the point fastest. You can get into a fight faster. To get his team to get back into a fight, he can play taxi cab, stuff like that. So his ability to speed boost, even with the nerf that they did, he still makes your whole team move that much faster, and no other character has that ability to the movement speed. Like you can, and you don't have to do anything. So that's part of the reason that I can play him, because I'm not good at aiming, which we all know. So but I can speed boost and I can heal, and I kind of know when to do which, but still learning. It's not great. It's a hard curve to figure out. You really got to have presence on the battlefield and stuff like that, and it's really hard if you play at the lower levels and your team doesn't group up and stuff. If your team is grouped together, Lucio is very effective. So even with his nerfing that they tried to do a couple times, now he's been nerfed twice. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to do. It's hard to talk about a character that has such a pivotal role as he dies falling backwards there on the point. So, I mean, and then his booping ability is like so there's only a couple characters in the game that have booping abilities, right? You can boop people off. Pharah, Diva, and then Junkrat. You can kinda, if you get people right, you can blow up people away from you. But that's different, I guess. So I don't know. I mean, it's different for everyone. So, but live and I'm watching the game at the same time. So, what do we do with Lucio? Do we remove the speed boost? Do we remove heals? I mean, he has to heal. He has to have speed boost. He has to have wall ride. So then what do? We fix his weapon. We fix his ultimate. So, I mean, but how do you make him not an instantly picked hero at the same time give him some kind of other ability? So how we look at it is objectively as a person that likes to play Lucio after figuring out statistically to play Lucio. I now like to play Lucio. I like to wall ride, I like to heal, I like the speed boost and all that stuff. It's fun. Jumping around like crazy. I can do a lot of different things that some of the other characters can't. So what do you do for all the people that like to play him, you know? And there's a lot now, because obviously he's being instantly picked. But is he being instantly picked because people like to play him? Or is he being instantly picked because he has to be? Well, it's because he has to be. I don't like to play him every match all the time. It gets kind of boring. Playing the same hero every time when you have 25 characters to play. I want to, you know, sometimes I like playing different characters. So, what do we do with him? I don't know. I mean, what can we do with him? Well, we look at his toolkit. His toolkit is sound. And my son suggested the other day that, well, and I posted it on Instagram, if Lucio's thing is sound, then, okay, so if I shoot sound at a wall, it's going to bounce. And you're going to hear an echo, right? If I'm shooting Lucio's gun at the wall, it should bounce off the wall, right? It should bounce like a scatter arrow or something like that. You know, it should do different things instead of just like, okay, that's great, it shoots across the map, that's great, I can, you know, shoot someone from wherever I need to be across the map, I can still do damage or whatever, but I can't, you know, I can't do any damage. So if I can like shoot it and bounce it off the wall or something like that, that would be really cool. Like I could, you know, you could get different angles and different plays like that, or you're shooting things weird and stuff like that. Sound travels, sound bounces, it moves, like Lucio. What if his, you know, more of his abilities were based on sound? You know, like people have suggested, like, oh, when he does really good is, you know, the sound gets louder or gets, you know, quieter. You know, stuff like that. So, and then in Heroes of the Storm, he has a second ultimate where he can not. So his first ultimate is the same as in Overwatch. He can break it down and protect people around him, or then he can, I guess, like reverse break it down, and it like gives a negative effect to the other team in the area instead of having a positive effect to his own team. He can cause a negative effect on the team around him. So, but these are things that are giving him buffs that are changing his gameplay. That, you know, it's not really taking him out of the insta pick. I think until you have somebody that like either slows the game down in the game, like somebody that can like literally slow down a character or slow down a hero, then, I mean, as long as he has that speed boost ability, I mean, unless they take the speed boost away, we're always going to have Lucio in there. You know, that's what he's primarily used for. Even if it's like, oh, just get us into the point, come back real fast and switch. You know, it's the Lucio effect is tenfold. And how do you fix that? I don't know, but and how do you fix it without breaking him? That nobody wants to play him anymore, or the people that do play him, since, you know, the game first came out, oh well, I don't want to play Lucio anymore because now he's completely broken, like they almost did Diana. So yeah, what do you do? I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what exactly they decide to do with Lucio as a person that plays him. He's not, you know, sometimes it does get boring. Like, you have to play Lucio. What do you do? I don't know. You know, I don't know what to do with that. Because as a character that has one of the only speed boosting aura abilities in the game, you can't you can't change it. You know, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I do like if they change the his gun to ricochet off walls and stuff, like, you know, sound would ricochet or bounce and stuff like that. I think that would be really neat. And then I also thought, like, as a character right now, so currently in the game, he's one of the only characters that can, like, his gun will, what everyone has called boop people away or push people away. I always thought, like, okay, well, what if his booping ability could not only boop people, like it could push heroes away, but it could also push projectiles away. Like if like not reflect, like Genji's ability is reflecting, so he reflects back at the other team what they shot at them, so it becomes then a blue projectile. A red projectile then becomes a blue projectile back at the red team, if that makes sense. So Lucio's ability, this is glitching out like crazy, so the Lucio's ability would push away projectiles, not turn it against the other team, but just simply push it away. So like Zarya's ult, here it comes, Graviton, boop, oh, and then I pushed it away enough to where it's not like directly in front of my team, and my whole team got eaten up by a Graviton surge. It's now, you know, 5 meters away where, you know, maybe I saved like 2 people from getting eaten up, you know, in the Graviton surge. So, I don't know. What do you do with that? I mean, that would be pretty cool. There's no, you know, there's nothing else like that in the game right now. You know, who knows what Doomfist is going to do or be able to do. It'd be interesting to see what they do with Lucio exactly. Like, how do you fix, if it's broken, how do you fix his speed and healing? Do you give him less speed and more healing? You know, but then you take away an important part of his support role. So, they've already tried to take away his speed already, and it's not working so well. Dragons in your face. So, they've already taken away, like, by what, 20%? So, I don't know. I mean, it obviously doesn't matter. And if they take it away completely, it'll be broken. If they take away his healing completely, it'll be broken. I mean, his healing pretty much doesn't do anything now. And it's really sad. You gotta, like, have it on heals all the time to, like, do any healing. So, I think they should just revert it back. Revert the healing back, give him more healing ability. And, you know, kind of maybe tweak the movement speed. That way, you know, it's maybe like it's a movement speed thing only for him, but then that kind of defeats the purpose of the support, I guess. If it's a movement speed only for him and they increase his healing, then then he continues to be a support hero and not just well, I guess then he's like a true, like, healer instead of a support. Because, like, Blizzard's definition of support is, you know, Symmetra's a support. So it's more like a helping role, not necessarily it doesn't always have to be a healer role. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you like the segment, that's cool. We'll keep doing it. If you don't, then screw it. We'll do something else. Keep trying it till it works. And if not, we'll break it some more and then put it back together. So, thanks a lot for listening. I, of course, am Big Fish. This has been Overwatch Today. Check us out on Instagram. See you later. Snoop Loop, and good high noon to you all.